All right, week week 3 of NFL picks. Um, let's not waste any time. Last week 9-7. I was 8-7-1 the first week. We need a better week this week. We need to get at least 11 wins, at least 11 correct picks. That's the goal. 11 correct picks out of 16. That's the goal. Let's see if we can do it. First game, Thursday night tonight, Pittsburgh and Cleveland. Man, has Cleveland not looked good. They beat Carolina. That's not really saying much, though. And then they lost to the Jets. They blew a 13-point lead in like a minute and a half left. Pittsburgh did lose to New England, but I don't think the Browns have it this year. Even when Deshaun Watson gets back, he's been out of football for a while. Is he really going to be that good? I don't know. Pittsburgh wins tonight. That's my pick. Buffalo and Miami. People have said these have looked like the two best teams so far. Probably the two best offenses, at least. The Bills, they look like the best team. They look like by far and away the best team. Miami did look good, though. They were down big to the Ravens and came all the way back with 28 points in the fourth quarter and won. They faced Buffalo at home. I just don't see Buffalo losing. I think they're the best. They got to be the best team in football right now. So I'm going to go with the Bills. I don't think Miami can beat them. I don't think anyone can beat them right now. The Bills are playing way too good. Their offense and defense are just clicking on such a high level. Jets and the Bengals. I don't know. Bengals haven't looked great their first two games. Lost to Cooper Rush and the Cowboys, but I'm gonna take them. I think they beat the Jets. Jets I don't know how they beat the Browns. Vegas and the Titans. The Titans have looked bad. Lost to the Giants the first week. Not a good look. And then they got absolutely throttled by the Bills. Oh my goodness. 41-7. Tannehill got benched from Malik Willis at one point in that game, and he didn't do much better either. I think Vegas is also 0-2, but they've at least been competitive in both of their games against two decent teams in the Cardinals and the Chargers. So I'm going to take the Raiders. New Orleans and Carolina. I'm not going to lie, man. I think Carolina might be the worst team in football. I think it'd be either them or the Texans or like the Colts or the Bears. They're not good. New Orleans isn't great either. They almost beat the Bucs. They put a good defensive effort up. But they couldn't pull it out. I think they can pull it out here. New England and Baltimore. Baltimore was off a perk in the first half of that game. And then they did not do very well the second half. I think they rebound, though, here at New England. They're definitely a better team. Minnesota hosting Detroit. Minnesota lost to Philly last week. I think they get a rebound game here. I think they will win. Philly and Washington. Phillies look good, man. The offense and defense are clicking. And Washington shouldn't give them any problems. KC and Indianapolis. This will be a blowout. A big blowout. Kansas City's looking like one of the best teams in the NFL still. And Indianapolis got shut out by Jacksonville. An embarrassing display. They stand no chance to beat the Chiefs. Chiefs big. Texans and Bears. Bears, oh boy. They came up short against Green Bay. I saw some things I liked, saw some things I didn't. They play a really bad Texans team at home. I'm going to say this is like a really ugly game since both these teams aren't very good, but I think the Bears come away with a close win. I think they can. The Bears' schedule is, I don't think the Bears are going to be great this year, but their schedule's actually pretty favorable. They don't play like amazing team after amazing team. Like they have the Giants next week. I know they're 2-0 now, but but they have a stretch where they play the Lions, Falcons, Jets. They do have to play the Bills on Christmas Eve, but they have some easy games in there. Not every game's a loss, so I'm gonna take the Bears here. Chargers in Jacksonville. Man, the Chargers should have won that game against the Chiefs, man. Up 17-7, and Asante Samuel had a pick in his hands, and he dropped it. Chiefs go down and score. Chargers turn. Eventually, the Chiefs tie it. Chargers looking like they're about to score and take the lead back, and they threw a pick six. Just a bad way to lose for the Chargers. I am going to take them here at home over Jacksonville. Arizona and the Rams. Last week, the Cardinals got lucky as hell. They got so lucky to win that game against the Raiders. It was 23-7. They scored 2 touchdowns and two-point conversions as the clock wind out. But then in overtime, I mean, they didn't really play that well. There was like Hollywood Brown fumbled the ball, and then they came down. The Raiders came down. Hunter Renfrow fumbled it, and then the Cardinals picked it up and returned it all the way back. But the guy almost dropped it before the end zone. In fact, I thought he did drop it before the end zone. That was a game they really should not have won, but they did find a way to win it. They come home against the Rams. The Rams are just a better team. I think that they're going to come in and win. Tampa Bay and Green Bay in what should be a really good game. Tampa's defense has looked outstanding. What did they allow? 3 points to the what did they allow? 3 points to the Cowboys and 3 points to the Saints, I think. Or I don't know. I can't remember how much the Saints scored. It wasn't over 10 though. They're probably the best defense in football. They got to be. I think Green Bay's going to struggle. Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers usually struggle in the state of Florida. So Tom Brady also has his number too. So I think Brady's going to finally break out. He didn't play very well against Dallas or New Orleans. I think he's going to have a good game here. I think Tampa Bay's going to win. Atlanta and Seattle. These two teams are about evenly matched skill-wise. I really didn't know who to go with here. I basically just flipped a coin, and I'm going to take Atlanta. I think they're a little bit better of a team. I know they didn't just lose to the Rams, but they were competitive in doing so. And I think they're going to get a hard-fought road win for their first win of the year. San Francisco and Denver. Denver sucks, man. Like I told everyone they would. They're not good. They're not good. I told everyone they wouldn't be good, and what do you know? Quincy was right. Barely beat the Texans. Honestly, should have lost to the Texans. What was it, 16-9 or something like that? San Francisco finally got back on track. They beat Seattle, and I think they're going to beat Denver here too. They're definitely a better team, and I think they should have a nice, easy win here. And lastly, Dallas and the Giants. Well, the popular pick here is the Giants. They're 2-0. They're coming home. Dallas is without their quarterback. But Cooper Rush didn't play too badly against the Bengals. And I think that Dallas is going to rise to the occasion on Monday night at MetLife and get a win. Because I feel like many people are going to take the Giants to this spot. And that's where the Cowboys are going to get them. I got a feeling I'm going to take the Cowboys. I think they're going to win this one. Cooper Rush not that bad. I think their defense is still going to be pretty good. So those are my picks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you next time.